Out of all of the various elicitation techniques that exist, we decided to volunteer and investigate whether or not card sorting would be a good fit for our application. Card sorting is basically a method designed to help discover the latent structure in an unsorted list of statements or ideas. It is used to help understand how people think about information and how to organize it as well. As a tool for user experience research, card sorts are often used to inform the creation or redesign of the structure of a website or of an application. Understanding how people organize information helps immensely with ensuring that you are designing a product that is easy to use and has clear navigation throughout the entire system. In card sorting sessions, participants organize topics into categories that make sense to them, and they may also help you organize these labels into groups. To conduct a card sort, you can use actual cards, pieces of paper, or one of the several online card sorting software tools. Now, depending on your needs, you may choose to do an open or a closed card sort. An open card sort is when cards are used for developing category names and information structure. Participants are asked to organize topics from content within your website or mobile application into groups that make sense to them, and then they name each group they created in a way that they feel accurately describes the content that they are attempting to organize. You can use an open card sort to learn how user groups, content, and the terms or labels they give each category. A closed card sort is used when attempting to examine a new or existing navigation structure. Participants are asked to sort topics from content within your website into predefined categories. A closed card sort works best when you are working with a predefined set of categories and you want to learn how users sort content items into each category.
Like many things in life, card sorting has a lot of pros and cons, advantages, disadvantages, or upsides and downsides. Card sorting will help you understand your users' expectations and understanding of the different topics that you're going to want to put inside your application or website. It will also build the structure for your website and application before you even start programming it, which will save our group and a company a lot of man hours and time and money to be able to program this app in a most efficient manner. This will help you to decide what to put on the different activities and views inside the application, which in turn will help plan the different categories and simple navigation through those activities and views. In addition, it also provides the requirements and prioritization by sorting and placing the most important requirements at the top of the cards. In contrast, there's some disadvantages and the downsides of this card sorting elicitation technique. It requires deep knowledge about the domain, and also all the entities should be included in the process. Otherwise, this technique will give you the wrong results. In addition, if you have complex cards, this can in turn lead to confusing the novice stakeholder. So you want to make sure that these cards are simple enough for any person to be able to organize and to get their input on how to best structure our application. Because these entities represent such a high level of system abstraction, the information obtained from this technique is limited in detail. So our recommendation for the card sorting and when it's good to use is we recommend you to use the open card sorting when you are designing a new website application, or use the closed card sorting when you are updating an existing one. We also recommend this technique because it can be utilized to find out your audience expectations for the information in the website and application and how they should be grouped and classified. In addition, you get to see how your customers rank or arrange items based on the set of criteria and understand as well as compare how people conceptualize different ideas and items. Most importantly, card sorting method is recommended because it's an excellent approach to help develop these classifications and what it delivers the classification that people will actually end up using.
In contrast, card sorting may not be useful in all situations. We discovered throughout our research that it may provide inconsistent results due to different opinions and different ideas of all the various stakeholders you could have who is attempting to help analyze your application or website. Also, we've discovered that analyzing the results may take is somewhat of a time-consuming process. If you have an application that has or needs a speedy development, it may not be the most appropriate idea. And the results that card sorting can give, we've discovered it can also be fairly limited. It has difficulty on giving insight on complex tasks. That being said, we did attempt to use card sorting to gain some possible insights on our app. We wanted to see if it would help us discover a way of how to build a friendly, simple, easy to use user interface and to make an app that has easy to use navigation as well. So for our data, we collected about 20 different cards with various elements that we believe would have been a good fit for our type of application. We then conducted various surveys that consisted of parents, soon-to-be parents, and also volunteers that were single. When conducting these surveys, we had them talk through their thought process as they were placing cards into different categories. After placing these cards into various categories, we recorded the results, and what we learned from it was we basically gathered a sequence of categories that we believe would best fit our type of application. This study was extremely helpful in helping us learn which elements should go into which different areas or views of the application. Card sorting turned out to be pretty useful, and we think it will be a great addition to our project in helping us discover which ways we can best organize and categorize our app so that the user has a very simple, easy experience and that it's designed to help the user achieve their goal of helping them manage their financial funds and interests.